All right, guys, welcome back to the iMax's YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, make sure to smash the like button, share, and definitely leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you're a member of the channel, you know it goes gang. Let we get it running downstairs on the actual topic. So as you saw by the title, Craig Butler and Vere United officially got relegated yesterday. Currently, they're in 14th position on 23 points after 37 games played. All right, so they can't mathematically get out of the bottom two at this present moment. All right, yes, they went on to lose the game against Arnett Gardens. 3-1 goal scorers, Philo for Vere and Kelson, Thomas and Thompson scored all three for Arnett Gardens at this point. But you know the chattery around the place is all about Craig Butler and what it does for Craig Butler. So let me rally back just to ask you the question if you think that he deserves it, because I do have an answer for that and I think it's going to shock a lot of you guys. So the first thing is Craig Butler came in and he took over a managerial role for the actual club itself, so transfers and all upliftments for the club itself. So it's kind of different from being a coach. It's a much more higher responsibility for the club's actual health. All right, yes. So technically he wasn't the coach, so you wouldn't say that he got relegated in a coaching capacity. All right, but he was there to oversee the club, and once it happens, he's going to get branded because he is the quote-unquote big dog in the fraternity. All right, yes. Why he's getting all of this pushback? In previous years, he pushed a broad brush, stating that he has the best players in and around his Phoenix Academy, and they are better than all other Jamaican players. All right, so I could see why a lot of persons pushing back and beating him, but when you look at the actual evidence, it's hard for me to fully come out and give him 100% blame for actual this when I do look back at it, because he's not the coach, the out and out coach, and he is in a different department. All right, yes, he makes some outlandish statements, and definitely when he was coaching I saw some little flaws, and I called it out before, but you know what, I still have to show him some grace here, because I have to look at it and say, tell you what, he's trying to promote, even if I don't believe his players are as good as what he says, he's still trying to promote his players, and that he's still trying to push at least the name for Jamaica out there, you understand me, from a local side. All right, yes, and also from an international side, because he got Whisper and also Liam Bailey outside. So even though I would love for him to be humbled, because sometimes I think he's disrespectful and could call a lot more other names, I would say that we have to tailor down on the complete beating of him, because I don't think he was the full-fledged coach. You can give him 50% blame, at least for me. I'm giving him 50% blame, and that's a lot. All right, because that means you're getting zero credit, because you're 50% of the problem and you're not in the coaching department. So if I'm giving him 50, it's still bad, people, but just hold off on the 100% beating, because you still have to give the actual coach, you know. A lot of people would say that you don't know how much pull the coach actually had, and he might just be the face, and Craig Butler was dominating the trainings as well. I don't have any evidence of that, so I got to share the blame 50-50, people. And what's next for him? I think he got to be humbled, and I think he's good at finding hyped talents and push them further. So maybe he needs to just back out of the coaching, for at least for now, and focus on what he's good at, which is to try and market players more than anything else. Maybe these positions kind of not it's not in his field at this moment. Maybe he could get there at some point, because I heard one of my friends told me that, oh, but when he started the Manning Cup, he never won it same time. But now he can't win the JPL next time. He has to wait 2 more years to just get back there. You understand me? So that's going to be more difficult. And with the connection of Concacaf connected to JPL and stuff, and more teams going there, they are going to have even more revenue. All right, to boost their squad. So within the next 2 years, I doubt that he can take a team directly to winning it instant as coming straight in. No, that's going to be very difficult. So for me, I think Craig Butler has to just be humble, sit down, and focus on trying to push his players them that he actually has. And if he wants to continue on this journey, definitely learn more about it. All right, because it's not a good look for his CV, because he has been around 3 to 4 clubs, and all of them got relegated. That's and in more than one countries. So that's not looking good on his CV at this point. But at the same time, I still saw him try to push his players, try to do something. So I still have to show him some grace, people. So that's my take on it. Maybe he needs to focus on just promotion, and also maybe somewhat, not fully, identifying talents. Some percentage, but not fully. All right? Yes, identifying talents. That's what the department I would put him in. All right? So let me know your thoughts, people. What would you say? Should he get 100% blame? One. If he's going to continue in the field of football day in, day out, which position he should acquire, let me know, because those are important towards the conversation. All right, yes, because it is Vere. And lastly, with the Vere conversation, sorry that happened to you. Bounce back. Hope you have a good structure, because some teams, they can go down and then stay down there. All right, so hopefully you get everything together so you have the ability to bounce back. If Mr. Butler will stay on, motivate yourself, and try to find the right people to help you to get the team back up, and some of the players them playing the right way. But it proves that if your players them were the best players, as what you had stated, Jamaica has way more talents according to your statement. You know, I've watched a few of the games them. I was not impressed with the style of play, the footballing, the team's overall quality. I think some of those statements could maybe ring not accurate as to what he described it as. All right, but tell you what, we will do it in a longer breakdown when we have a stream, so you guys can fire back your questions and stuff. All right, but I'm on the road now. Just wanted to drop that one and ask you guys a few questions. Craig Butler and Vere United officially got relegated. What's your take? Who is to be blamed? Because I know we have Craig Butler fans that will tell you all sorts of stories. So we want all of those stories in the comment section. So let me know your thoughts. Bye bye. Take care.